What if the deepest darkness is right beneath our feet? The ocean hides more terror than the vacuum of space, and we can't even see it. Do you think you've seen the scariest thing in the universe? In the next minutes, we'll reveal 3 facts that make the sea far more frightening than the stars. Space feels cold, silent, empty. The ocean feels pressurized, alive, unseen. We have mapped 70% of the moon. We have explored less than 5% of the ocean. That gap holds mysteries that would chill the bravest astronaut. Stay with us, and you'll understand why the deep is the true final frontier of fear. Pressure builds 1 atmosphere every 10 meters. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, 11,000 meters down, the pressure reaches 1,100 atmospheres. That is 1,100 times the pressure we breathe at sea level. A human lung would collapse in a single breath. Steel buckles in seconds under that weight. Imagine a force that can crush a submarine in an instant. Would you survive? The crushing pressure is invisible. It is relentless. It does not warn you. It simply exists, waiting for the moment you cross its threshold. Now think of the creatures that call that darkness home. The anglerfish, with a mouth 2 times its body length, can swallow prey 5 times its size. The giant squid, stretching 12 meters, can strike with tentacles that snap steel cables. The vampire squid, feeding on marine snow, glows with bioluminescent light that pierces the black. Over 80% of deep-sea organisms produce their own light. They live in perpetual night, where sight is a luxury. What would you do if a creature could see you before you could see it? Their eyes, adapted to the faintest glow, can detect a single photon. Their jaws, built to withstand crushing pressure, can snap a steel fishing line. These predators evolved under conditions that would crush ordinary life. They are built for terror. Imagine a world where the hunt never ends, where darkness is the rule, and where every flash of light could be a warning or a lure. The ocean is a theater of silent, unseen predators. If you're feeling the chill of these facts, let me know what scares you most in the comments. Your thoughts keep this conversation alive. Beyond the monsters, the ocean moves with unstoppable forces. A 10-meter wave carries the energy of 100 nuclear bombs. Tsunamis travel across entire ocean basins before they rise, invisible until they crash onto shore. The Gulf Stream pushes 30 million cubic meters of water every second, shaping climate and weather patterns far beyond its path. 90% of Earth's volcanic activity happens beneath the sea. A single underwater eruption can melt a mountain in days, creating new islands that rise from the abyss. You cannot see these eruptions until the water spills over the edge, turning the horizon into fire. These forces strike without warning. Space gives us time to calculate an orbit, to fire a thruster, to adjust a course. The ocean can unleash a tsunami while you are still watching a sunset. That sudden, blind power is what makes the deep truly terrifying. If this is blowing your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's keep exploring together. The ocean has many more secrets waiting below the surface, and we're only just beginning to uncover them. Imagine a world where the map is a blank canvas. Above us, satellites stitch together continents in exquisite detail. Below, the ocean remains a dark, uncharted expanse. Scientists estimate that we have explored less than 5% of the water that covers most of our planet. That means more than 95% of the deep is still a mystery. What lies in that silence? The answer is both simple and terrifying. It is the unknown itself. Our brains are wired to fear what we cannot see, cannot hear, cannot predict. In space, the emptiness is visible. Stars punctuate the night. Nebulae swirl in vivid colors, and telescopes bring distant worlds into focus. In the ocean, darkness is absolute. Light fades after a few meters. Beyond that, the world is a black void where even the most advanced cameras struggle to capture a single frame. The pressure at those depths is a force that no human body can survive. At the bottom of the deepest trench, pressure exceeds 1,100 atmospheres. That is a force that could crush a steel hull in seconds. Yet some creatures thrive there. Their bodies are built like pressure vessels. Their proteins are reinforced with special bonds that never unfold. Their membranes are saturated with molecules that keep them flexible. They have turned crushing force into a home. Now consider the chemistry of the abyss. The water is cold, near freezing, and saturated with dissolved gases. Methane seeps bubble up from the seafloor, forming massive plumes that rise for miles. Some of these plumes host entire ecosystems of bacteria that feed on the gas, turning it into energy. Others support giant clams that can weigh several tons. Those clams open and close like doors, releasing clouds of luminescent spores that drift like ghostly fireflies. And then there are the volcanic vents. Underwater volcanoes erupt with the fury of 1,000 suns. They spew molten rock that instantly vaporizes upon contact with seawater, creating towering columns of superheated steam. The water around them reaches temperatures that would boil a human in seconds. Yet life clings to those vents. Tube worms, shrimp, and crabs form dense colonies, thriving on the chemical richness that the vents provide. It is a world where fire and water dance together, where the line between life and death is razor thin. The predators of the deep are equally unsettling. The giant squid, a creature of legend, can stretch its tentacles to astonishing length. Its eyes are the size of dinner plates, allowing it to see in the faintest glow. Its beak can slice through steel cable. The anglerfish, with its bioluminescent lure, dangles a glowing rod from its head to attract prey. When a curious fish swims too close, the anglerfish snaps its jaws shut, swallowing the victim whole. Its mouth expands to a size larger than its body, and its stomach can stretch to accommodate a meal many times its own mass. Even smaller creatures inspire dread. The vampire squid, a translucent animal that resembles a living cloud, feeds on marine snow, tiny particles that drift down from the surface. It can invert its cape-like arms to trap particles, then draw them into its mouth. Its blood contains a unique protein that makes it glow blue when disturbed. In the darkness, a flash of blue can be the only sign of its presence. These organisms have evolved over millions of years under conditions that would crush ordinary life. Their bodies are built for terror. Their senses are tuned to the slightest disturbance. A single ripple can trigger a cascade of reactions. A faint sound can be heard across miles of water, because sound travels faster and farther in dense liquid than in thin air. Whales use complex songs to communicate across entire oceans. Their calls can travel for thousands of kilometers, echoing through the abyss. The ocean also hides forces that can reshape continents. A single underwater earthquake can lift a seamount from the sea floor, creating a new island in a matter of days. The eruption of a submarine volcano can release enough ash and gas to alter global climate for years. The 1883 eruption of a massive volcano in the Pacific, though it occurred on land, sent ash clouds that circled the globe, lowering temperatures for months. An underwater equivalent could have similar effects, but we would not see the warning signs until the water boiled and the horizon lit up with fire. Tsunamis are another manifestation of the ocean's unstoppable power. A distant earthquake can displace a massive column of water, sending a wave across entire ocean basins. By the time the wave reaches shore, it can rise to heights that dwarf any skyscraper. The energy of a 10-meter wave is comparable to that of 100 nuclear bombs. Yet the wave can travel unseen for hours, silent beneath the surface, until it crashes onto coastlines with devastating force. Currents, too, shape the planet in ways we barely comprehend. The Gulf Stream moves an astonishing volume of water every second, transporting heat from the tropics toward the poles. This flow regulates climate across continents, influencing weather patterns, agricultural cycles, and even the frequency of storms. A sudden shift in the current could trigger abrupt climate changes, destabilizing ecosystems worldwide. All of these phenomena combine to create an environment that is both alien and hostile. The ocean is a living, breathing entity that reacts to forces both internal and external. It is a system where pressure, darkness, chemistry, biology, and physics converge in a relentless dance. It is a place where humanity's technology still falls short. Our current tools can only scratch the surface. The deepest submersible dives have reached the trench's bottom, but only a handful of missions have ever touched that depth. The suits that protect divers are limited to a few hundred meters. The robotic probes that explore the abyss are fragile, often lost to crushing pressure or entanglement. Even the most advanced sonar can miss small creatures that blend perfectly into the water column. Because of these limits, the ocean retains an aura of mystery that space cannot match. Space is a vacuum. We can send probes that travel for years, sending back data across the void. The ocean is a dense, opaque medium that swallows signals, absorbs light, and resists penetration. Every meter we descend brings us further into a realm where our senses are handicapped. This is not just a scientific concern, it is a psychological one. The fear of the unknown is primal. In ancient myths, the sea was a monster that swallowed ships whole. Stories of sea serpents, krakens, and sirens warned sailors of hidden dangers. Even today, the phrase, "the ocean is a deep, dark mystery," evokes a sense of dread. The unknown feeds the imagination, and the ocean provides the perfect canvas. Consider the impact of this fear on human culture. Literature is full of oceanic terror. From the haunting verses of Moby Dick to the cosmic horror of The Call of Cthulhu, writers have used the sea as a metaphor for the unknowable. Film and television have portrayed the ocean as a place where monsters lurk, where technology fails, and where survival is a gamble against forces beyond control. These stories resonate because they tap into a deep-seated anxiety. They remind us that, despite all our advances, there are realms where we remain powerless. They echo the feeling that we are small specks floating on a vast, indifferent expanse. The ocean, with its crushing pressure, endless darkness, and unseen predators, embodies that feeling more viscerally than any distant galaxy. What does all of this mean for our future? As climate change accelerates, the ocean will play an even larger role in shaping humanity's destiny. Rising temperatures will alter currents, melt polar ice, and increase sea levels. These changes will affect weather patterns, agricultural yields, and the distribution of marine life. New diseases may emerge from previously isolated ecosystems. The ocean's capacity to absorb carbon will be tested, potentially leading to feedback loops that exacerbate warming. If we cannot fully comprehend the ocean today, how can we anticipate its response tomorrow? The answer lies in curiosity, in relentless exploration, and in respecting the power that lies beneath the waves. Each discovery peels back a layer of mystery, but also reveals new questions. The more we learn, the more we realize how little we know. Your thoughts matter in this journey. What aspect of the deep frightens you the most? Is it the crushing pressure, the unseen predators, or the sheer scale of the unknown? Share your ideas in the comments below. Let's discuss the fears that drive our fascination. If you feel the pulse of the ocean's mystery beating in your chest, consider supporting this channel. A simple like helps the algorithm bring these stories to more curious minds. And if you haven't already, tap the notification bell so you won't miss any future dives into the unknown. The ocean remains the final frontier of terror on our planet. It hides secrets that could rewrite biology, physics, and even philosophy. It challenges us to look beyond the surface, to confront our deepest anxieties, and to marvel at the resilience of life in the most extreme conditions. We have only just begun to scratch the surface of this dark world. As we push the limits of technology, as we send newer, stronger vessels into the abyss, we will continue to uncover wonders and horrors alike. Each mission will bring us closer to understanding why the ocean feels more frightening than the cold emptiness of space. Stay tuned, stay curious, and stay brave. The deep is waiting, and its stories are far from over. Subscribe to DNA Explained.